think there's something so incredibly beautiful about watching people communicate with each other in such a caring fashion. And when the emphasis of that art lies on the ways that you can care for each other and how much that can teach us as humans how to address each other. And for me, I really love chamber music because I feel like a better human because of it.
Today, we're so much in this culture of the next new thing, um, and that's all great. But also, we can't forget the generations that provided us with so much art and so much music. It's a different soundscape than we're consuming today, and I find it really special to think about what inspired these works and what people felt when composing these works 200 years ago. Like, for example, in the Brahms clarinet trio, Johannes Brahms, at the end of his life, he was done with music, or so he thought. He was intending to retire, and then he heard this clarinetist play, and he wrote to some of his friends that this is the greatest clarinetist player that I've ever heard. And he composed 4 more works after he said he'd finished everything to do with music. Like, if Brahms had retired just then, we would have lost some of his most sublime artistry. You you recognize that these people thought and felt things the same way that we did, and that the love and the pains that we experience now were very much alive back then too. It makes me feel very connected to our pasts. So I think you'll hear that in some of the pieces that we'll play for you.
When someone goes on stage, the people aren't there necessarily to hear something be performed. They're there to connect. They're there to feel emotions and be moved and to witness something on stage. And it's not just our job and our duty, but really one of the most unbelievable gifts of being a musician, that you get to make that happen. And that invitation to an audience member is how you make lasting connections with people, whether that's an audience of elementary schoolers in a class or a formal concert hall. That's always going to be what's at the core of what you're doing and what music can do in transcending this kind of language barrier.